Hey everyone, it's Fun Around, and my name is Jordan, and we were just so close to another sweep, but Naz Reid gets injured 3 minutes into the second half. He definitely knocks out another three against the Wizards. He has to, with no Anthony Edwards, no Julius Randle. He has to knock one down. So that sucks that he got injured. Hopefully he recovers quickly. So this video will be for Sunday. I normally don't do Sunday videos. I have a thing about Sunday. I think the games are pretty weird in a way of like teams that shouldn't be blowing out teams end up blowing them out. It's always been that way with betting, even with baseball. Like they'll just say Sundays are weird. People will say guys are out on Saturday night, and then they're playing afternoon games on Sunday. But since we don't have any football games, I decided I'm gonna find just a couple of plays. I have just two plays that I feel are pretty good. And hopefully nothing goes awry for this. So you will see images that come up on the screen right here. That's from a data app called Outlier. There'll be a link in the description that'll give you a 7-day free trial for Outlier. So I'm officially on my fourth notebook. I wrote the notes on the cardboard part. I have bought 3 more notebooks, so I guess this channel is going to be going on for a little while longer. So this first pick is going to be Jaylen Duren for a double-double at -120 against the Bulls. He has played great against them historically. They give up the 3rd most points to the center position and the 15th most rebounds, which I was a little shocked by because they give up the 3rd most rebounds overall. So the 15th most to the center position still doesn't bother me at all. Duren gets the majority of the rebounds for the Pistons. He averages around 4 to 4.5 offensive rebounds a game. So I had to go and see where the Bulls rank with giving up offensive rebounds. And with their fast pace, last time I checked, they play at the 2nd fastest pace in the NBA. So a lot of shots get up, a lot of misses happen, and they give up the 9th most offensive rebounds in the league. So great opportunity here for Jaylen Duren to rack up offensive rebounds on top of those rebounds. So I'm going to break down the double-double with the points and the rebounds on both sides of the screen so you can see them right at the 10 mark. So recent history, he's gone over in 10 straight games, getting 10-plus points. We shouldn't have to worry about points. He's been getting a lot of dunks, a lot of putbacks, all that good stuff. He wasn't doing this earlier in the year. Like last year, he was feeding families with his rebounds and his scoring. Like he was great. But to start off the year, he just hadn't been himself. But lately, over this past like 8 to 10 game stretch, he has been great. So 10 straight games with 10-plus points, and then 7 out of the last 8 games with 10-plus rebounds. So that one that he missed in the middle there was against the Magic, which is a tough matchup for rebounds. But still, he's averaging 20 rebound chances a game. So we just need him to get 10. I believe his rebounds line is at 11.5. So with the payout at -120, I'd like to knock it down to a double-double to make it a little bit easier for him. So to show the head-to-head history, I'm going to show points plus rebounds. I don't think it's a bad play, but I believe it's already been bumped up from what the line that you see on the screen. So earlier this year, he had 15 points and 22 rebounds against them on November 18th. Last season, he went over in every single game for a double-double and for points plus rebounds if you want to take a look at that. If you're not able to do a double-double. Really anything points related, I think is solid for Jaylen Duren in this matchup because it is such a fast pace and he's going to be able to get easy buckets. And then home and away, he started this stretch obviously 10 games ago. So for 10 games, so he had 3 straight home games. He has gone over for a double-double. So really like Jaylen Duren here in this matchup. If you guys could, please like the video. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a little bit of extra time, could you leave a comment for the algorithm? You say anything, you say hello. I normally shout this out later, but I do have a Discord. Link is in the description to talk about sports all day long. And lines all day long. Bring your own research. It's not a premium or anything like that. That is free. It's just like a town square. You just come and you just talk about plays. And then also, if you want to get away from Prizepicks, all their flat lines, or you just want more options or just more apps to kind of, put a slip in, check the payout, put a slip in on another one, check the payout, see who's paying more. Check out Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, ParlayPlay, ChalkBoard, or BETR. BETR will match your first bet up to $250. The rest will match your first deposit up to $100. Links are in the description and I'll take you there. Promo code is FINEAROUND11. So this next one, Norman Powell, the leading scorer for the Clippers this season, and it takes a ton of volume, is out for the Clippers against the Raptors. So I like Kawhi Leonard over 20.5 points plus assists. So what you see on the screen is him playing 23 plus minutes. He started out playing a little bit below that 23 plus minute mark. So he's playing now 28 minutes a game over the past 3 games. This will be his first time with Norman Powell out. Norman Powell averages 24 points a game and takes 17 shots, so that's got to go somewhere. So the matchup with the Raptors, his former team, they give up the 5th most points to the small forward position and the 2nd most assist. In the recent history, you see it on the screen. He's gone over in 5 out of 7 games with 23 plus minutes. Should be getting around 28 plus minutes. Hopefully we get a closer game because Norman Powell is going to be out. The spread isn't too wide for this one, so hopefully we get a close game and he is able to get up that volume. But a stat that I really do like is that even in the 28 minutes, he's averaging around 17 shots a game. So he's getting the volume up in a short amount of time. So I checked his last season to see how many shots he was getting up, and he was getting up 17 shots a game in 35 minutes. So even here, if he's looking for another bump in minutes to like 30, we could be looking at 17 plus shots here. And then the assist, his points line was at 18.5. So just adding on the assist was just 2. So felt like it's a pretty solid bet just to add 2 there. And he's averaging around 5 potential assists a game, and the matchup for assists is really good, so I don't mind adding on 2 there. Adding on the rebounds for PRA made the hit rate a lot less. Like he had missed in most of these. I think he had gone over in like one or two of the games. So points plus assist was the best one for hit rate, just because that assist adding on 2. I'm not gonna go through home and away. He's playing on the road. He's playing in Toronto, where he did play at. Should be a familiar place for him. And then head to head, he went over and won out of 2 games last year against them. Obviously not on a minutes restrictions. So those are 2 plays that I found that I feel pretty good about. There could be more lines that come out. I could potentially have a pinned comment if I see something that I absolutely love. I'll put it there. Like in the past video, I put Nikola Jovic there for 15.5 points plus assist. He's been great. That line doesn't change, and that guy can score, and he can do a lot of things, and he's not getting as many minutes as he should. He's still getting a decent amount of minutes, but I think he's gonna be pretty good once he gets into the starting lineup. If they move on from Bam, if they decide to move on from Bam, I think he could be pretty good there for stats wise for us to bet on. I already mentioned the Discord, and then as far as a recap goes, I had Malik Monk over 5.5 assists. That came out pretty early. It did get bumped up to 6.5. He ended up with 7, so if someone took 6.5, he hit that. People did ask in the comment section, what about this being at 6.5? Answer to at least one person, maybe pivot to rebounds plus assists, because the Thunder give up so many rebounds, and that was at 9.5. He ended up hitting that as well, so that one hit, thankfully, before the starters were taken out in that blowout. Next one was Keegan Murray over 17.5 PRA. I felt really bad because I saw this at 17.5. It finished at 20.5, I think. But most people got it at 19.5, and he finished with 20 overall PRA. So glad that one hit for most people that saw it. He continues to go over that with the Thunder. And I had some people say Keegan Murray sucks, but when the guys are in the NBA, they're good basketball players. It's just if they have a line that's low enough, it doesn't matter if you think they're garbage. The line could still be, just good. So you have to take into account, where is the line? How has he done versus team? Like, glad that one hit for most people. Next one was a sweat, and I almost felt really bad about this one too. Andrew Nimhard over 4.5 assists. I almost felt bad because this was a minus 160 play. He had 1 going into half. He ended up finishing with 5. This was a great matchup for assists. I was considering points plus assists, but he was kind of off and on with his scoring this year, so I went with just assist. He ended up scoring very well and would have cleared points plus assists quickly. It wouldn't have been a sweat, but I'm glad he got this done. And then this next one was a Naj Reid over 2.5 3-pointers made at plus 140. So the read was that Julius Randle was out. Later on, Anthony Edwards was ruled out. So against Washington, this should have been easy money. He ended up knocking down 2 in the first half, comes out in the second half, plays 3 minutes, hurts his hand, out for the game, doesn't knock down 3 threes. So I feel like this one would have hit with the matchup. The game was actually kind of close. The Wizards were up for a while. I think he knocks down another 3. So that sucks that is what ruins the sweep here. Because, yes, I had Nikola Jovic in the pin comment, and he hit. So hopefully Sunday goes well with just a couple of picks and taking it easy. I'm going to continue to do the best I can to find quality over quantity. And that's going to be the phrase for the rest of the way, because I will admit there were some times in videos where I'm like, I feel I have like 2 plays. I feel like I need a third and a fourth. So I go and I find them. The data looks good and everything, but if you look at some of my videos, you'll see like the first few that I mentioned, they hit, and then like the last few don't. Even though the data looked good, I just there's something off about it that I still put it in there. And I'm just being honest with you guys. So these plays for Sunday, I don't have any off feelings about them. I feel pretty good about them. These plays that I gave for last video and the previous video, felt good about them. So if I feel off about anything, then I won't put it in there. So I hope you all do well. God bless you. It's the final round. My name is Jordan. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.